And so it begins. Wow. Okay, so I've just left the house, no one to wave me off. I've got my gear, I've got Finn's gear, and I've got my ultralight monitor as well. Always got to carry that when you're going hiking. Yeah, man, I've just got to say I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling nervous. This hike is going to be probably the hardest hike we've ever done. We've got Graham with us, and he doesn't know quite what he's in for yet, I don't think. So yeah, push on. It's going to take like days to get to Scotland. It's bloody miles away. And it just takes so long. So yeah, I'm going to go up to Durham. That's going to take a day, and then me and Finn are going to go from Durham to Scotland, where we're going to meet Graham and start the hike in Fort William. Wish me luck on this long and boring tube journey. We have arrived! Yes, and Graham has joined us.
We're in Fort William.
About to play Cape Rathtrail. So, plan is we're going to head to the campsite. It's already raining, which is a great sign. But on the way here, there was a beautiful rainbow, so we're convinced that means it's going to be good luck. Hello!
Hey!
So, what has happened? How did we get here?
So we trekked along kind of like a road for 40 minutes to the campsite, which wasn't too bad, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then we walked to the campsite. We had already booked, which was really fortuitous because I think it was pretty busy.
Yeah, it said full on the sign, but they kind of let us in anyway.
Squeezed us in.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a pitch up. I wouldn't say it was a very nice pitch up, to be honest. Like,
it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining. It's basically raining the whole time. It's rained ever since we arrived in Scotland. And then we came to the pub, and they told us that it was full as well. So we decided to sit outside in the rain underneath a tiny bit of roof, and now we're going to have some food.
And beer.
Yeah.
Yes.
It took them all of like 5 minutes to get our food to us.
This looks like a really good pie.
I have a massive pie. Not quite up to grandma's standard of pie, I don't think.
Is that
but
possible?
Pretty damn fine. Okay, so I'm just about to go to bed, listen to some Terry Pratchett on day 0. Basically, it's rained since we got to Scotland, and that's why there's been no nice videos of where we are, which is a shame. But, yeah, I actually was really not looking forward to getting into my tent for some reason. But then, as soon as I got in here, I was just like, oh, I love my tent so much. It's 6:30 in the morning. We're making an early pack away. Finn's already got his tent away. Mine's on the ground. We got to get quickly to the ferry by 8:15, but I think we're going to be there super early because we've massively overestimated how long.
Yeah, we thought it might take us 45 minutes to pack down that breakfast, but I think it's going to take us more like 15, so...
We're off. It's
on the road again.
It's not raining, which is fantastic.
The sky's clear, so we can see Ben Nevis.
Yeah, we had a glimpse of the foothills of Ben Nevis, and now we've got a 40-minute road walk before we get into the ferry, and then things start to get exciting. Ooh, almost got my hand chopped off by a vehicle there. Well, we made it to the ferry only just in time. Well, that's not quite true. About 10 minutes beforehand. Yeah. But unfortunately, after examining this sign in great detail, we think we've established that the 8:15 ferry is the one that leaves from the other side and comes here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wait until 10:15 potentially, which is 2 hours away. So might be time for a coffee already. So we did end up missing the ferry, but
we got hot chocolate.
Yeah, we were forced to come to Spoons and have some hot chocolate and some coffee. Use the toilet, so fantastic. And we're going to be going.
Our phones up fully, which is good.
Got some charge, and we're going to be starting the hike in another half hour. And so, our journey begins. And we're off. Graham is charging ahead, leading the way. And we have officially begun the Cape Rathtrail.
Managed to get on the ferry, it was all easy.
We got our first "You Guys Are Crazy, Stupid" light from a couple of cyclists. And yeah, I'm just feeling the draw of the Cape. So we've been plodding along following this road. I think we've got to follow it for sort of maybe 6, 7, 8 kilometres this morning.
Yeah,
and
like another 4 or so kilometres.
Then we turn off into Kona Glen and the real navigation begins. So we turned off the road all about an hour and a half ago, and we're sort of making our way now into Kona Glen. We've left civilization behind, it feels. We're thinking about lunch because it's about, what time is it, Finn?
1:30?
Yeah, it's about 1:30, so we're thinking about lunch, and we're just going to find a good place to have it. A whole little crisis averted there. I dropped the compass about 100 metres back on the road and had a little panic when couldn't find it, so that's got to have to live in a better pocket. You good, Finn?
Yeah, all good. Just lubing up.
So we're sitting down for our wraps. First lunch so far. I think we're feeling a slight air of nervousness about us, actually, because we've got quite a big day still to do ahead of us, and we're all sort of conscious that we don't want to hit it too hard on the first day. So we've got to keep going. We're basically following this glen. There's a nice river behind us, which we've been working our way across. So yeah, we just got to keep going. The weather's sort of on and off rain, points of showers. Yeah, it's pleasant at times, and you stick a raincoat on the rest. And so we're underway again. The next real port of call is Bothy.
Yeah.
And then
had our first ticks.
Yeah, I just pulled the tick off there, which is never any fun.
I had about 8 on my legs. Very small though.
Yeah, Finn's a bit of a tick magnet. Yeah, the terrain ahead of us looks pretty sweet actually. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. There's like big old valley. And the plan is we're going to follow it, the river as far as we can. Eventually the trail branches off from the river, but we're planning to make camp at that branch point. Okay, so we've just had a quick little break at this private bothy. Graham's knee's been playing up a bit, so he switched packs with Finn, and he seems to be going okay with that. Got another sort of 2 hours, we think, going in this direction before we get back to somewhere where we get to somewhere we can camp. We're a little bit worried about the terrain. Okay, welcome to the day one camp spot. We made it. Oh, we were struggling at the end then. We were really wanted a camp spot. We found this tiny patch of no bog in amidst all the bog. We're almost at the top of Cora whatever valley. Glen Cora, and man, I'm looking forward to those noodles and just getting my feet down. We walked too far today, that is the unfortunate reality, but we were struggling to find a camp spot. We found one, and that makes me happy. And don't turn around, you're on film. I've just had a bit of a wash in this river that's flowing here. It was freezing. Wasn't as bad as the glacial lakes, but I'm feeling a bit fresher for it, and I'm feeling like, whoa, in the wild, man! That is a camping instant noodles first time putting together. Graham's ready for his hot noodles. Finn's already on it. Look at that miso sauce that Graham's provided for Finn.
Graham, this looks absolutely delicious.
We're all excited. Qua's almost finished mine. How's yours doing, Finn?
It's so warm I can't hold the pot.
And Graham's is cooking. We forgot to get Graham a lid, so his might be a little on the slow side, but I'm sure it will be worth the wait.